Hello guys, welcome here. This is Nelly Bernard. In case you're new here, welcome. In case you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Guys, in case you watch my content keenly, you might have seen me in this farm. I visited this farm and I found out that the tomatoes were really attacked by Tuta-absoluta. If you have not watched, go back to the video and watch so that you will understand the part 2 of this video. I promised to bring an expert who will shed some more light on Tuta-absoluta. Tuta-absoluta is a common problem to most of tomato farmers. So today I ought to come with an expert who is going to shed more light on Tuta-absoluta. And without further ado guys, I want to introduce my expert who deals with the agronomical practices so that he can tell us more and what the farmers need to do to avoid the Tuta-absoluta in tomatoes. So, welcome.
Thank you, our viewers. I'm Kimathi Amos, an agronomist, and as you have heard today, I want to welcome you to today's program on how to mitigate tomato farming and how to cover vice that is brought about by the Tuta-absoluta. So welcome, as we're going to take steps step by step on how to terminate these menace mature term.
Yeah, so first of all, start with disclaimers of how serious this tuta can mess up a farmer.
Yes, thank you. And may I first give a description what that tuta is?
Yes.
Tuta is one of the most rampant pests that affect tomatoes, both when they are young, when at vegetative stage, and also on its maturity. And Tuta-absoluta is that pest that can, if not well taken care of, can make a farmer to go home with 0 coin from the farm. So today, our viewers kindly begin to observe and also get a clue of what we are going to do here. As you can see this farm, from this farm of ours, I've said we are going to stand both on a mature crops and also on a younger tender crops. As you can see from this tomato, it has been affected, and you can see some tomatoes on it, but all these tomatoes have been damaged because of tuta. As you can see, these are tomatoes, but all are damaged. This is how serious. There is none of the tomatoes here which is not damaged. This is how serious Tuta-absoluta can be. So to start with, I will start by describing what is tuta. A tuta, in a very layman language, it is one of the pests that damages by destroying the leaves of a tomato and also damages the tomatoes themselves, as I'm going to illustrate. The evidence of Tuta-absoluta in a tomato: 1, you check their leaves. The newly coming leaves, you find in between at the top, you'll find there is a small larvae caterpillar. That is an evidence that the tuta has invented. 2, check on the leaves. You'll find the leaves like if they are burnt or they've scorched. This is another sign that the Tuta-absoluta has invaded your farm. The third thing, check on flowers. When you see your flowers aborting, seriously abortion, like this one, there is a need to check whether there is tuta in that farm. Tuta, the most dangerous part of tuta is the caterpillars. The adult moth lays eggs on the underneath or at the peak of the leaves. Yeah. Then after 4 days the eggs hatches to a small caterpillars. Those irons themselves under leaf like this one. Can you see the small one? Yes, like this one. This one now, this is the destructive stage of Tuta-absoluta. This one. As you can see there, it's a very small pest, but very destructive. Then after this, the tuta continues feeding and goes to the last stage that is not very destructive, and then it becomes a butterfly. Then a month continues loitering on your farm and also gives back eggs that hatches within 4 days. So it keeps on disturbing from your farm. So to this is how serious the Tuta-absoluta can be. So how do we fight Tuta-absoluta? One, when you start fighting Tuta-absoluta from your nursery bed, whereby you prepare your nursery and spray well. Then from the smallest, when you transplant your tomatoes like this one, you need to spray or keep on scouting, checking on your new coming leaves so that you can find whether there is tuta. And when you find any trace, like this, when you come to these leaves, new leaves, you find some biting. When you open here, you'll find there is this tuta. This is the larvae tuta. This one. When you open at the middle, you'll find it damages. When you check on the other leaves, you find there is this scorching, and here this tells you there is tuta. What you need immediately, you need to go and take chemical that is portable for terminating this tuta. And to this I will walk some fixed way on how to treat an infested plant of a tuta, of a tomato. One, we use a molecule that is commonly known in Kenya, and this molecule abamectin benzoate, which is very friendly both to environment and also the consumers. So in this case, the abamectin benzoate that we're going to use from the confix, it is Armengard, whereby we mix 5 grams of Armengard to 20 liters of water. You spray thoroughly to your tomatoes, an interval of 7 days. From there, you need to interchange so that to prevent the what we call the same molecule knocking, that is crossing. So you need to interchange with Evident Max, which is a product that is synergically done by 2 molecules that both fight the tuta and also fight mites. So by doing interchangeably of those 2 chemicals, you are going to terminate all the menace of tuta and your farm will be clean.
So maybe to ask on behalf of the farmers, because I know they are the common questions that they are asking, what brings this tuta? Is it the effect with the sweat, or where does this tuta comes from?
Originally, tuta, the African tuta comes from Ethiopia. Then there are 3 major pests that came in this mode. One of them is being Folamon. Another one is the first scalding moth that is in the same class, and also the tuta now. And these pests came and they are here with us. So what we need is just trying to terminate them from infesting our crops.
Just managing them
Managing
using
them, the chemicals, or because natural way, it is very difficult. You can use natural way to do that, but then when tomato is commercial, I think you'll prevent in a very lower class. Yes.
Okay. Because I can see the farmer planted the newly ones before removing the older lot that was affected by Tuta-absoluta. Does it mean that the same pest can also be transferred to the newly planted?
Actually, that is a direct question, and I think that is self-explanatory. If these crops, like you can see them, they are old, they have already larvae, they have eggs with them. So those eggs, when they hatch, they are going just to invade
the new ones.
The new crops. That is direct. And also, if to the nearby locality, even if there is another farmer who is bordering this farmer, will be infested. Will face the same problem.
So what do you advise the farmers to do?
One, because now he has planted, what he can do is just to keep on watching by through scouting seriously, and also use legitimate chemicals to make sure that he has done a good prevention and also the curative method for the same.
Because I was telling my viewers, I only met the farmer when already planted the newly ones in the farm that was at the old lot. That is the first mistake he did. But the fact that now you've told them that they can control it and it might be good, that is good news to them. Because there might be someone also who is watching and they do the same mistake repeatedly.
Yes, what we can say to the farmer is that he uproots so that he can wait and terminate the old ones so that he can plant.
You can't uproot.
But what we're saying, because the crop that has come in is not infested, so he has to keep watch so that when these larvae hatch and when they're on their way to go and start feeding on the new tomatoes, they find that there is guard on that tomato. So he must be doing both good chemicals with good chemical residues that will prevent that infested. But it will be costly for him to manage. Not like when if he had done good practices earlier, he will face direct challenge from what has been done.
Yes. But in future, the farmer should embrace the fact of, first of all, clearing the lot that is in the farm, and then maybe you can do a crop rotation before you repeat the same mistake.
Yeah, actually, in this farm, he could, if he could have done the crop rotation, or even giving some duration for these, because we have said the eggs takes 4 days. 5 days, so that they hatch. If you give them a month or 2 months and there's a good sunlight, I think that generation will be adding. So they will be reducing in numbers. So we'll be left by adults, and these adults never take very many days also to die. Or maybe they will fly away to search for food elsewhere. So if we had given time for that farm, it could be the best ideal. And also to use other methods, like you would have used. You would have treated the old crop with a chemical that could terminate all the cycle. And mostly in Kenya you don't find such chemicals, because it is restricted that no chemical should be taken more than I think 75% of the pest product, because that chemical might be dangerous to the environment too.
So that is just the only way we can manage this tutor.
Yes.
So guys, the reason why we want to focus on this Tuta-absoluta is that it is the most serious menace that is affecting most tomato farms. We are not saying that it is the only pest. There are other pests and other diseases, but this is the most serious one because it can make you end up in complete losses.
Yes.
How true is that?
It's a very serious one. a tomato. In fact, nowadays, if you plant tomato anywhere, there are some things that tomato may survive, but it cannot survive out of
Yeah.
it has become a menace. Actually, it's a threat to farmers who are doing tomatoes. The same way the farmer will become a threat to maize farmers.
The maize farmers, yes. Wow. So, is there anything else that we have not told the farmers that you'd love to tell them?
From my side, I think I've given them the farm fix way. If anything else the farmer has been left out and would wish to reach to us, can reach to us. We can give more advices. We can walk a journey of tomato farming.
Yeah.
I think there are so many things that we have not touched. We have only touched on tuta.
Yeah.
There are fung. There are other things like pest. There are other diseases we have not tackled. Nutrition, but we have not tackled. But if a farmer is interested in that, I think in future we are going to do a full pack on how to do tomato farming, and we are going to share very soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
very soon.
Yes.
Because we are really serious tomato farmers, and I want to help all the tomato farmers out there, guys. So I hope this video has been so helpful to you, because Amos has really shed so much light on this menace that is really affecting the tomato farmers. So guys, if you have loved this video, don't forget to subscribe and also like. In case you have another question that we've not tackled here, you can just comment down below. We will get back to you and really explain to you better. So Amos, thank you so much for
Karibu
coming
sana.
even to advise my farmer.
Karibu
We were
sana.
with the farmer in the farm, only that the farmer doesn't want to be seen. But at least we have given the farmer enough advice and how he is going to manage these tomatoes from this point. I'll be coming to give you the routine farm visit. You see how the progress is, and you see the results, the final results, because I know most of you are people who like following up. In case I don't upload, you'll be like, Nelly, you told us you would do this and this. I will not forget, guys. I can promise that. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. So see you in the next video. Bye.